I'm going to wait a few seconds to let people get in here because I haven't been doing that, and I notice like people come trailing in towards the beginning of what I'm saying, but they're missing some of it. So I like nail forms and nail tips. I know. I just love this part. It is my favorite. So we're going to start off with the flashcards. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes. And if you guys like stuff like this, you should definitely consider subscribing. Definitely. All right, I'm going to wait till 3 minutes in, and then I'm going to start. Just a few more minutes. All right, so I'm just going to start. So week 3, which is nail technology and nail forms and tips. We're going to start with the flashcards. So what is a nail enhancement? Any product added to the natural nail to increase strength and beauty. Nail extensions. What are they? It extends the length of the natural nail. What is a dry manicure? It is used prior to enhancement service to prepare the cuticle and nail plate without soaking it in water. Hey, Melissa. And what is a nail cleanser? It is to prep the nail product used to remove surface debris, moisture, and tiny amounts of oil on the natural plate. So let me repeat that. It is a nail prep product used to remove surface debris and moisture and tiny amounts of oil on the natural nail plate. What is a nail dehydrator? A nail prep product that temporarily stops the nail from producing moisture and natural oil. What is butyl acetate? Acetate? I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Common ingredient used in a nail dehydrator. What are nail tips? A pre-molded nail made from ABS plastic. Now, all this information is coming from Miladies. That is the book that my school chooses. Now, ABS is a tough plastic used to make pre-molded nail tips. An overlay is a layer of nail enhancement product over the entire surface of the nail to provide strength, structure, and support. What is a wale? A shallow depression in a nail tip that serves as the point of contact with the nail plate. What is a nail adhesive? A thin resin applied into the well area of a tip and used to adhere the tip to the natural nail. What is a position stop? The point where the free edge and the natural nail meets or stops inside the well. What is a full well tip? A full well tip is a tip that covers the entire apex area and usually covers more than half of the nail plates. What is a partial well tip? A partial well tip is a tip that is usually altered at the well line to expose more of the natural nail. What is a well-less tip? A well-less tip is a tip that has no well at all and therefore has no position stop. What is a full coverage tip? A tip that covers the entire nail up to the cuticle. What are French tips? Tips that are cut like a smile line that at the contact point. So, tips that are cut like a smile line at the contact point. What are tip cutters? They are specifically designed to not put pressure on the nail tip as it is being cut. What are nail forms? A nail form is a form that is placed under the free edge of the natural nail and used to guide to extend the nail enhancement product beyond the fingertip, adding length. What is disposable nail forms? Often made of paper, mylar, and are coated with adhesive backs. What is mylar? A strong, thin polyester film used to make nail forms. What are reusable nail forms? A form made of pre-shaped plastic or aluminum that can be used, cleaned, and disinfected between clients. So these are reusable, so that's why they can be cleaned and disinfected in between clients. But I did see in the Milady book, it was actually saying that these ones are harder to actually get to adhere onto the finger. Almond nails. They are very tapered oval nail shape that comes to a sharp point. What are stiletto nails? A very long and completely tapered nail shape with a sharp point at the end. What are ballerina nails? A long and extremely tapered nail shape that is squared end, representing a ballerina pointed shoe. Now, to be honest, I didn't even realize that it really does mimic a little ballerina shoe. That's cute. You would think that I would put that together, and I never did. Stress area. What is a stress area? It is where the natural nail grows beyond the finger and becomes the free edge. Apex. What is an apex? The highest point of the nail, oval shaped, located in the center of the nail and the area of the nail with the most product and strength. What is a nail extension underside? The actual underside of the nail extension. All right, so that concludes the flashcards for week 3, chapter 9, nail tips and forms. So I'm going to see what else I can actually pick up from this one. That was actually a long review. A lot of them aren't really that long, so I was very surprised to see how long that was. Okay, so we're going to go over the word review. I'm just going to go over the answers, and that's it. And this is for nail tips and forms. We're still on the same topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Extends the length of the natural nail. That's what a nail extension does. A prep product used to remove the surface debris and moisture and tiny amounts of oil from the natural nail plate is a cleanser. The sidewall is the area of the side of the nail plate that grows free of its natural attachments from the nail fold and where the extension leaves the natural nail. Once again, that is a sidewall. The free edge is the area where the natural nail grows beyond the finger and becomes a free edge. All right, let's see here. Because that's actually just going over the flashcards that we did verbatim. Let me see if I can go to the exam and pull up some different questions for us. Let's see. I'm looking for the test here. I'm not really sure what this means. I'll have to come back. I'm not really sure what's going on.